Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my Christmas list video for you. Alright, so today we're talking all about the books that are currently on my... If you guys want to see any of my other Christmas list videos or you need bookish ideas for your bookworms or your bookworm friends, I will leave a couple of them linked up in the corner. Otherwise, let's go ahead and dive right into what's on my list this year. With the move this year, we are keeping things smaller this year, so my book list has been pared down quite a bit. So the first book that is on my list is Only When It's Us. This is the first book in the Bergman Brothers series. This one's been on my list, I think, a couple years running now because I really want it. It just looks so cute. And I think all of the covers now have a full matching version. Next up is System Collapse. This is a new book. It came out in November. I love Murderbot so much, and I need this book in my life because Murderbot is one of my favorite characters of all time. Next up I have Parties. This is the second book in the Cambric Creek series. Sorry, this is the second book in the Girls Weekend series. Which is set within the larger Cambric Creek universe by Sam Niscosta, and I'm so excited for this book. And I think as of November, the cover reveal for the third book has been out, so I'm looking forward to that one too. Next up I have the Scratch Daughters. This is the second book in the Scapegracer series, and I'm so excited for this book because the Scapegracers, as you guys know, has my heart. I do have a review for that one, which I will leave linked up in the corner. That one just blew my mind, and I just need to continue the series. Next up is another new one. It's Bookshops and Bone Dust. So this is the prequel story to Legends and Lattes, and it's following Viv before she gets the idea to open her coffee shop. It's this is how she found the idea of, where she wanted to go with her life after adventuring, and it's her, finding all of the clues and things that she needed to get that going. Next up I have The Long Run. This is a queer YA or new adult, I think it's YA, sports romance about these two kids in cross country and running together, and it just looks really interesting. I also have Come Tumbling Down. This is the fifth book in the Wayward Children series because I just can't get enough. Next up I have a paperback copy of Him. This book, I've already read this in ebook form, but I need an ebook or a physical copy to go on my shelf. Next up we have Murtagh, which came out in November. This is kind of a spin-off of the Aragon series, which is one of my favorite book series that I read as a kid, and I need to continue it, especially if there's new content for it. Next up I have Oak King, Holly King. This is a queer high fantasy romance that I got a recommendation from a friend, and it just looks really good. And the last book that I have on my list is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. This just is this book series has been all over my Instagram feed, and I need it in my life. And who doesn't love a high fantasy monster romance? Yes, please. So next up we're going to get into the comics and graphic novels and manga that I have on my list for this year. The first of which is Squire. This one's been on my list since it came out, I think, and it just looks really good. Next up I have The Magic Fish, which I haven't read yet. I'm shocked. This one has to deal a lot with food. Next up I have The Cosmonites, which finally got a volume 2, so I figured it's time to pick up volume 1. Next up I also have The Deep and Dark Blue, which this just looks really cool. I also have The Two Lions. This is a manga that's been on my list for a while. I also have Hockey Girl Loves Drama Boy. This is a relatively new release. I think it came out either in October or November this year, and it looks really sweet, and I like that the girl is the one in sports and the boy is the one in drama club. And last but not least I have North Ranger. This is a graphic novel styled after black and white horror movies, I think, and I'm excited for this one. Alright, so those are the books and graphic novels that are on my list for Christmas this year. So what's on your guys' Christmas list or your holiday wish list? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!